Hello, folks. Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. I apologize if that spider has been here the whole time. I did not hear it before I went to go make coffee. And we've got other problems too. I feel like that might be one of the only spots left that will actually still spawn something because of that flower there. Yeah, I did not hear that spider when I was going to go make my cup of coffee. I think there's any more. Oh, did I see? No, I guess it was just pine trees. Silverfish Stone, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. And Benny Boy Alpha, thanks for the follow a little bit before the stream, appreciate it. Cosmic, of course, is in the house, along with Master Crunchy, who just subscribed for Tier 1, celebrating 12 months. That's the Space Keystone badge, Master Crunchy. Thank you ever so much. Glad that you're finding the community a place you want to stick around. And I appreciate the support. Always fun to have folks in the chat and welcoming in new people, all that kind of stuff. It's always a good way. Wait a minute. Cosmic Dancer wasn't subbed. Lies. Cosmic Dancer, Tier 1 for 47 months. Holy smokes. You have one of those too. That means that you're coming up on 4 years next month. 4 years. I think you and Mattcast might be the two senior subs, I guess we'll say. I need to come up with the 1 year or the 2 year, 3 year, and 4 year badges. I don't know what to do. Like where do you go from the Space Keystone to infinity and beyond, I guess? I've got Lightyear on the brain. I want to see it. Apparently it's good. Or apparently it doesn't suck. I feel like the internet would be telling me that it's terrible if it was. And I have not seen any bad things. Anyway, this is the Citadel, a 5-year-old Minecraft server next month. And my name is Joel Duggan, if you haven't figured that out. We are working on a medieval town build, and yesterday we were working on this little candle shop. I'm still not entirely sold on how much plain andesite is in the outside, so I'd like to try and find a way to add a little bit of variation to that. But inside we did okay. Like we've got the stairs. I could use maybe a little bit more decoration here. I feel like maybe an item frame on the wall there would be good. And I feel like I want to put more things around, but of course I don't want to block the way that you walk, you know? The other thing I wanted to fix was that. I feel like I'm going to remove this. And thankfully we don't have to light those candles again. I'm going to use a crate, I think. A note block with a custom texture. So you guys couldn't hear that on mic, but if anybody has old cupboards in their home, we're dealing with a lot of humidity right now, and I, after cleaning up after breakfast, shut all the cupboards, but I just heard a cupboard door open in my kitchen and there's no one there. And all it is just the humidity and like the wood swelling and the clasp not holding, and so like the doors don't shut as normally they would. And so it's just this really unnerving feeling when you're sitting here streaming and like you can't just get up and go to the kitchen and you hear like a door creak open and you're like, that wasn't in the plan. I didn't know that was going to happen today. It is creepy. Yeah. I mean, like I know what it is because I've seen it happen like before my eyes. Like I've been doing the dishes and closing the cupboards and then watching them open again in front of me. So like I know what's happening, but it's definitely a strange combo. Yeah, having that be a darker block works out nicely. I think I'll leave the double barrel though. That looks kind of cool. What is that block down there? Oh, yeah, I'm going to move that. I wonder if we can get away with spruce planks. Yeah, I like that better. Cool, so I wanted an item frame. Ghosts of Halifax are coming to get you. Hey, look, it's an old city. It is an old city. Hey, there's the mighty Elkhorn. How's it going? I see Cosmic already got the shout out for Sandy, but I'm going to hit the Elkhorn shout out because I have a button for that now. Ooh, hot coffee is hot. Item frame. I have those. We've already got purple and blue. Jumbo Sale Gaming subscribing at tier 1 for 18 months in a row. Just dropping in quickly to say hello. Well, hello back, Jumbo Sale. Thank you very much for the support. And for kicking off a hype train. You are the hype train conductor. Appreciate that. Marcus Plays, I'm doing well, thank you. Maybe red. We can't put more than one. Brown might not be able to be seen, or maybe just a regular candle. I want to put a candle in a... Oh, wait a minute. What if we put a spruce... No, that only works with torches. Sweet Sandy jumping on the hype train with 200 bits. Elkhorn jumping in with 100 bits. Thanks so much. If you would like to participate in the hype train, folks, then you can do that by using 100 bits, a prime sub, or a tier 1 gaming sub. I think we need 2 item frames. I don't use these very often. Holy smokes, Cosmic Dancer says, hold the caboose. Jumbo Sale Gaming jumping in with 200 bits and Cosmic Dancer with 10,000 bits. Holy smokes. Thank you so much, Cosmic. Wow. What do we think? Do we like the angle? Do we go multicolored or do we go standard color? I kind of feel like standard color. So I figure we just pick up where we left off and try to finish this up rather than moving on too quickly. But I like the item frames. I almost want to go with a third one. I mean, the shop owner loves candles. What can I say? No, too much. I kind of want something over here, but I'm not sure what. I guess. Well, it can't be a window, because that leads to nowhere. If we had a window, I guess like here would be the right spot. But that feels kind of strange, so maybe there. That sort of works. I feel like if we do that, we'll want to use one of these stairs over the window, maybe. And I might switch up the trapdoor. I think we had birch. Yeah. Another 2.5 minutes left on that level 5 hype train if anybody wants to jump in on it. I mean, I think a lot of people here already have the emotes. But I appreciate it nonetheless. What about a dangle sign with a dangle sign? Holy smokes. Cosmic Dancer. What in the world? That completes the hype train. I'm scrolling. I'm still scrolling. Cosmic Dancer with 100 tier 1 subs to the community. Saying sorry, not sorry. Cosmic Dancer. Holy smokes, 100 subs. There's not even 100 people in chat. Thank you ever so much. I mean, so everyone here is now a member. Everyone here is now a subbed member of the channel, which means that you can connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts and then join the Joel Duggan Discord. It'll be in your connections tab in Discord. And literally that's very kind of you to jump right in and say thanks. Very cool. It's the polite way to do it. We need to switch this to spruce. Not spruce. Birch. Yeah, that stands out much better from the wall. Charlie Goldman, I think that's how that username is pronounced. Thanks very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Do we like the window there? I mean, it looks okay. I kind of wonder if I have to lose... No, it's fine. That's fine. I wonder if here is an opportunity where it would be better if I switch that to a stair, which I don't have. This is the fine-tuning stuff that always kind of takes me forever. Sweet Pea, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Stairs. Nicolek, hello. I feel like we were just talking in the Spawn Chunks hangout this morning. Was it you that had the pirate ships? I can't remember. We were talking about one of your builds. Yes, the stairs. The reason I want to put a stair there is because I feel like it's a better accent to the window, right? I guess we could, maybe we can fill this in. And even though it's empty, we could still put a window here to kind of balance this out. Right? Because then I could remove this piece, put in a stair, do the whole window thing, and then fill this in. This now looks more intentional. Fit that in like that. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be used as a window. And it adds a little bit of extra detail out here too. Cool. I wonder if we've done that, if it's going to be better to move this to there. Yeah. And then we'll put another one in the corner there. Probably a birch bush. Yes, it was you, the pirate ship. That was ridiculously cool. That pirate ship build. For folks that are in the chat that are part of the Spawn Chunks community as well, go to the Spawn Chunks Discord and look for the pirate ship battle scene that Nicolek did. It's in the Your Base channel. How long did that take you, Nicolek? Like, it must have taken forever. Master Crunchy, I agree. Couldn't agree with you more. Cosmic, you have a heart of gold. Your support deserves as much support back. 100%. Hey, by the way, Cosmic might get mad, but I don't care. Hey, look. Did you know that Cosmic has a Twitch account? One that they stream from? You should check it out. How to be with your Discord? you connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts via Twitch, I think. And then you have to look for the Joel Duggan Discord in your Discord connections and your settings. It may take upwards of 30 minutes for things to connect. Cosmic Dancer giving me the side eye. I knew that was coming. It's all right. I have the control panel, and you can do nothing about it. So there's that. And I've completely forgot what I came in here to get. Bushes. Birch. Violet WSM, welcome in. I see that you are rocking the Earth Keystone badge, which means that the gift sub that you received from Cosmic is not your first. That's awesome. It's always really great to see people that get the gift subs decide to continue the gift subs and stick around. It means a lot. A bit of an affirmation that I was right and that the community is awesome, you know? Oh, darn it, that's too much. I wish I could jump up there. All right, so I think that's pretty good in here. I still need to work on how to hide the saddle straps from the chairs. I don't think I need to do anything in here. I could maybe like add something like that, but it feels a little unnecessary. Maybe a sign would be good just to kind of add some detail there. And what was it? Someone wanted to suggested an upside down sign with candles on it? I wanted a sign. You know, they made a thing called scaffolding. Yeah, I have some in my inventory, but it was too far away. Yeah, that's not bad. I think we'll do the little trick with the nails. It's kind of plain back here. I wonder if there's anything I can do to... This is birch, I think. Yeah. Just wondering if I can add in any little... Might try to add some oak to see if it adds some texture, if it might be too dark. It's kind of dark. Maybe we can add it in here. That sort of works. Grab some of that. Again, thank you so much for all of the support, folks. Another level 5 hype train. That's just incredible. That sort of looks like a shadow. I think I'm okay with that. I don't know. Do you think that stands out too much? There's not really another texture we can use because we've already established that sandstone is a heck of a lot lighter. Yeah, I find it's a cool idea, but I find it distracting. Marcus, this is Java. Yeah, I don't think this is feeling a little bit empty, but I don't want to put like another item frame up. I feel like that would not look very good. Oh, I can actually put the one there? I was not anticipating to even be able to do that. That's interesting. It's not very often that you can have a block in something in this space and an item frame on that space. That's unique. The only other thing I could think of would be to put another window here. But I don't know what that would look like from the outside. Not terrible, it's evenly spaced. We can potentially do that. Oh, I don't have any trapdoors. Delicious Donut, subscribing at tier 1 for 4 months. The stream got me back into Minecraft when I needed it the most, so thank you. That's awesome. Glad to provide some distraction and inspiration at the same time, which is not something that you can say often. You know, as a content creator in person, you're just like, oh, so I'm distracting you and inspiring you at the same time. That is a unique skill set. Don't hear that much. That helps break up the wall, for sure. We'll have to do that, which kind of helps along there as well. I feel like I need to add something like underneath these, but I'm not sure what block. I don't think I want to do the polished granite, or polished diorite rather. Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit too repetitive. It starts to break the wall up into stripes, which I don't want. I mean, the only other thing I can think of would be to have this entire thing be lined up like that. But I don't like that either. Item frames and paintings work different than other blocks because they're both entities. Yeah, that could be it too. That could be it too. Okay, well, I think that's about it for this bottom area. I don't know what to do about these windows. Maybe we can use andesite stairs, like not polished andesite, but like proper, just regular andesite stairs. Change the geometry a little bit rather than the texture. It's not bad, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for either. I wonder if copper would work. No problem, Silverfish Stone. Thanks for coming by. I hope you enjoyed the day. And obviously you can watch the VOD. I am behind on posting the VODs on YouTube, but I'll be catching up this week. Doesn't make any sense. Feels like bits of the roof in the floor. Like it doesn't really jive. If I do that, it feels like it needs to have like some sort of flower or texture coming out of it, which I can't do because it's a one thick wall. I don't mind that for now. Gets a little bit of depth on the inside. Maybe we'll leave one window open. I guess the other thing is that I could put like a glass pane in there, but then that won't connect to the stairs very well. Can we sleep yet? Almost. Almost time to sleep and get rid of the rain. I can't put a flower pot down Extreme Buddha because the trapdoor occupies that space. It's a good idea though. Had that be, like if it was something we could do. Had a little bit more room. I've done that in that window. Right, because it's a too tall window. Generally you have to have just a little bit more space. And I don't want to put the trapdoors on the outside on the front, so maybe we don't put them there. I don't know, that really helps though. I guess I'm getting caught up with the fact that I'm making it symmetrical and it doesn't have to be. See if I put that there. You know, it's not the end of the world. I kind of wonder if we do that. I don't want to change that to a trapdoor, but because of this, we could use either spruce or stripped. We've used a lot of stripped oak here, and I feel like that helps. I'm curious whether stripped spruce would be good. I do find the crackle of candles sounds like a creeper fuse, as well as a spider lurking up on you. Like it sounds like a mob most of the time. I prefer the oak, or the spruce rather. Good stuff. And maybe we don't have to do trapdoors. Maybe we can use signs to get a similar but different feeling. Not quite enough, is it? So I guess the only thing left is to see if we can get used to using these trapdoors. I don't know. I find I'm distracted by them. Because I want to use them in places like this, right? And this is an area where we could probably put something in, like a potted plant or something. Similar to what we have across the street. It might be worth actually bringing a lilac over. I don't think any of their flowers would really go. Yeah, and that helps. Also helps separate this other build. I don't know if we need... Maybe I don't want this to be... Oh, crap. Maybe we want this to be an oak trapdoor, just so it doesn't repeat the same pattern there. I think that's helpful. And it looks like this one here, we did the same thing. Cool. So I haven't decided, I don't think I'm going to keep these. I've been using the stone, this regular stone, as like a gutter. Sort of works as like a gutter texture. I don't think we need the gutter texture along here. I think we can probably just change this right back to stone brick, because it's a narrow pathway anyway, and stone and andesite are very close together, whereas I think if we change this to stone brick, then we will have an easier time. 10 Mirren subscribing with Prime 2 months in a row. Thanks so much, Tim Mirren. Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I really appreciate the support. Put a few things away here. Is it BC Czar? Is that how you pronounce your name? Yes, you got a gift sub. More than likely from Cosmic, who dropped a ginormous gift sub bomb in the chat earlier today. So that is who you have to thank. Oh yeah, that looks better already. That looks better already. Do we want to go with a stair here instead of a full block? Yes, we do. We could probably do the same thing here. When in Rome. That's a nice subtle change. Actually, I think maybe I have to bring that one back up. Maybe this has to be a stair. Kind of a unique look. Yeah, like that. Oh, you just got 2 cats from the shelter. That's great. Congratulations. I'm allergic, so I can't identify with cat owners, but I can appreciate the excitement around looking into getting a pet. I like how Cosmic is just like, that's amazing, give me pictures. In the most polite way possible. Cosmic is just like, I must see the pictures of the cute animals. They're not made of flowers, Cosmic. That was hilarious. Like 2 seconds later. Congratulations! Show the kitties. Give me all the cute. Amazing. I'm only teasing, of course. Some people are like cats and dogs personality-wise. Yep. One of my favorite jokes about the difference between cats and dogs is when a dog greets you when you get home, it's you're home, you're home, you're home, you're home, you're home, you're home, you're home. Right? When a cat greets you, if they greet you when you come home, it's like, oh, you're home. And then they kind of go about their day. I think that sums up the difference between cats and dogs pretty succinctly. I'm a dog person if you haven't figured that out. They've moved from the transport boxes to under the couch. Yeah, I'm sure it'll... When they get hungry, I'm sure it'll come... They'll probably get more comfortable. All right, I guess we can do the inside upstairs, which is going to involve throwing in some roof parts that don't exist, as well as a... I want to use... Do I want to use another log, or do I want to use planks? I don't think I want to do the log thing. I think the plank stuff is better. And we might even be able to do a little alternating details. Yeah, do I have another one of those? I don't, but I can make one. Right? I feel like that's pretty good. So we've got this space, and we've got this space. I guess this could be more storage, and then this could be maybe a bed. Like a little, I think a bed would go good in that corner. I think we have an opportunity here to maybe make a cyan bed. Can't handle the excitement of having a dog. I think that's my favorite aspect of it. I had the opportunity last year to take care of a dog for a couple weeks, and it was fun. Once they get used to you and they remember who you are, the excitement when you come by is so genuine. Like it's just they're not faking it, you know? I've got two Marcus Plays. There's youtube.com/JoelDuggan and youtube.com/JoelDugganVods. The VODs is where I post all of the stuff from the Twitch channel. And the Joel Duggan is the older edited YouTube Let's Play content. But I don't do that anymore because I don't have any time to do it. Enough time to do it, I should say. I could put this... Well, we'll keep that. Do I have a bed in here? I thought I had a bed somewhere. I feel like there's beds in here. Is there free stuff? There's free stuff. It's funny, if we weren't in the middle of a build right now, I would definitely be looking to take a little bit of a break from West Hill. And I'd go build some technical stuff. I've just been in the mood to do technical things. Do we have any mini blocks that would look good in the shop? Maybe the chest. You know, an ender chest might look kind of cool. Maybe honeycomb. Yeah. It's a candle shop. It's a candle shop. I probably went by too quick. Green Ninja, you'll see when I go back. All right, so I have a bed, but it's not the kind of bed that I wanted. I wanted to try to do a turquoise bed or a cyan bed. Same. Cyan. This might be overkill, it might be too much, but we'll see. And I don't have any white tables, but we can maybe make a birch table. And I wanted to put the tablecloths down, but I can't figure out how to do that anymore. Cosmic, do you remember? I don't know if that's too much with the cyan blocks here. I think that kind of works. We could put a flower pot on that maybe. And it'll work better if I can put a tablecloth on it. And I think I might want to put a chest there. Yeah, that's cool. I thought it was how you were trying to do it yesterday. I wonder if it's not working. We're in 119. Maybe. I thought that's how you did it. You're right. Like I thought it was the carpet, right? Flower pots are in here. What kind of flower would go good? I'm assuming a blue orchid. Been struggling with the tablecloth function lately. Something to do with 19. Oh, all the Infinity Cove people are chiming in. Okay, well maybe it's something we can't do right now. I'll have to see. I've been meaning to revamp the data pack anyway. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's working. Does it work on the chairs? No. Okay, so it's not working then. That looks good there, but I don't want to use a birch chair. I think I'd want to use something different. And then I need a furniture hammer and so a regular chair, furniture hammer. We'll try the fancy one. Maybe I'll like it. Oh, I didn't bring a chest. The saddle thing has always been there as far as not having Optifine. That's an Optifine dependent thing. I mean, the pack is not meant for fabric, so it relies on some Optifine functions for the data pack, so that's been a problem. Also, hi Mixcrugun. I haven't fallen off of anything yet, just so you're up to speed. I have been forgetting the blocks I need to bring though. Whenever I come back here. Much better. And then we can put this there. And we can put a chair there. So unfortunately this is visible from the outside, or I'd change it to like a carpet. And I don't think I'd want to put, I don't like the geometry of like, doesn't make any sense, right? It's up against everything, so I don't find that putting carpets down like that look good. All right, I'd say that's done. As long as that flower looks good from the outside, then I say we're probably solid. Yeah, just enough. You can't really see it. I guess we could put it like right on the windowsill, couldn't we? I think I like that dynamic better. It's less crowded here. Plus maybe we could put something flat in like an item frame on the table. Don't know what we would put there. Like a book and quill maybe. Oh, that's better. Nice pairing with the soul lanterns. Really looks like a flower box, which does BCs this one? Yeah. Yeah, there's another one over here. In that window. I just find like I design this stuff and then I think like when you're coming down this alleyway, you're looking straight at this window, so you have to do something special with it, right? And having a pop of color really helps. I don't know. You're really not going to see that, I don't think, from any angle. It's only maybe if you turn down this alley, you'll see it, and you might see some of it. Yeah, from down here you'll see it. Like a seaside village? Well, it's a river. It's a riverside village. Yeah, it's twice in the first hour I think it's been raining. Take a look from other vantage points. I don't think you can see any of the houses over these trees and buildings. No. You cannot. You'd be able to see it probably from the top of this tower, though. So if we went in here and traveled temporarily up these stairs. Oh yeah, you're looking right at it. That's pretty cool. I'm quite happy with that build, as a matter of fact. Definitely brighter than I thought it was going to be, which is a good thing, because I've been working with so many dark colors that getting this to look nicer is better. I'm okay leaving that blank, I think, for now. I think a third thing there would be too much. That little mini block, though, that works quite well. So in here, I think we don't need to worry about the bed. I feel like here... I'm not sure what we could do here. We could make like a little... There's no stove. Unless we put the stove on the second floor? I mean, I could have a little chimney coming out the top of that. I don't know if that would ruin the look. Because similar to what we did over here, by putting in like a little smoker with a pipe, we could totally do that on the second floor. Jana KMK, welcome in. I see you're rocking the new gift sub badge. I mean, it's not specifically a gift sub badge, but I know that it was a gift sub. So welcome in. Yeah, so we could put a smoker here and have 1, 2, 3 go right up to the top there. Just change that into a full brick. And then on the outside, just stick like a little one of those, you know? I think that might work. And then if we have that smoker there, we could have like a little bit of firewood and like a little bit of a counter space. And then maybe, can we fit? No, we wouldn't be able to fit much in here. That's right. Now that I've got that idea in my head, I want to try it. A little kettle on the furnace. What would you use as a kettle? A flower pot? Smoker. Probably not going to be able to use those. We'll probably have to go with cobblestone or stone brick. Oh, probably gonna need that. So probably a spruce table. Crap. And I'm going to need some fire. It's going to look weird because we don't have the texture where the bottoms are removed from the unlit campfire, so it may not work the way that we want it to. Yeah, sometimes I wonder, I guess it's because we don't use them as players. Like, there's bowls, but they're not really bowls. They're just like bowl sprites. I guess it's because it's not used as a player. That's why they don't have things like plates and other things in the game that you can actually, you know, use. I know I've mentioned this before, but I often wish that I could light smokers and have them stay lit decoratively without well, you can't really see the bottom anyway, that's fine. Have them lit decoratively for light and for ambiance without the need to have them be like actually cooking something. Feel like that might be too much. That also feels like a lot. I put away all the other blocks. I feel like I want something there, like a crate or a barrel or something. Break time when you're ready. Thank you, Cosmic. Yes, you're right. Trying to finish this little room. Inventory woes are real. They are real. Bye, Marcus. Have a good day. So we could put a chest there, which looks pretty good, actually. We could put a crate there, which is probably going to look too big. Composter. I kind of like the chest. Do we like the table or do we like the chest? I think I like the chest. That's a little bit better. We really don't have a lot of room. What do you think about double capacity ender chests and shulkers for inventory issues? I think double capacity shulkers doesn't make any sense. A double capacity ender chest would be interesting. I think the cost there would be like you'd have to make a double chest. Like you'd have to have 2 ender chests. But then like I guess the problem there is that how like if you only have one, how much of your inventory do you access, right? Because part of that has to be intuitive in the game, right? Like when you see a single chest, you know how much is in it. But if you see a single ender chest, you should be able to assume that it has the exact same amount of space because the chest itself is the same size. So I think they'd have to change that. I think the inventory issue is not how much you can hold, it's how many different items you can hold. So I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of empty space here in the UI. I feel like a lot of this could be condensed and there could be something added. You know? Like this is a 4x5 and it could be made a 5x5. Like if you added a whole row across here and gave us a whole new row of inventory here and then condensed some of this stuff up, I think that would be helpful. Especially if instead of like all this stuff down here, like if we had like a hotbar for our tools or a place where the tool would go, not necessarily more inventory space, more like organized inventory space. It's like that in Satisfactory. The stuff that you hold versus the stuff that you use as tools are 2 different hotbars. Like there would be a little hotbar underneath my axe, and that would be my tools, and then the hotbar at the bottom of the screen would be all the stuff you build with. I need to get back into Satisfactory. Update 6 has hit the stores on the experimental branch. It's not on the early access yet, so I need to go into my early access save and change stuff around. Hopefully I'll be doing that soon. Yeah, I think that's all I can really fit in here. I think that's just enough. I don't want to overdo it. I might want to hang a lantern in here somewhere. I don't remember if we're good for lighting. No, we're not. Okay, so we need to have, I imagine I'll probably hang a lantern like somewhere around here-ish. We'll do something. And then we come back, we'll connect it all. Anyway, Cosmic has informed me that it is the break time, so we do not disobey the Cosmic because she always means well. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. It is that time. I generally just go reheat my coffee, grab a little bit of a snack, stretch. You should too. I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, I think I want to put the chimney part on. I don't think we're going to go with anything too fancy. Oh, that's farther back than I thought it was going to be. Interesting. I don't think I want to put it there. I think I want to put it farther ahead. So, let's grab this. Thank you, Cosmic. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to come out there. I thought it was going to come out here. But I think we can still make it work. Maybe we just do this. No, that does not look good. I think it's one of those things that we can just fake. You know, I think we can just leave it like that, or potentially change that into a different brick. I think we don't even need two of them. I think just one is sufficient. Subhype, Flying Sheep. I didn't see that, Flying Sheep. Thanks very much. Appreciate the support. Tier 1 for 6 months. That's the Air Keystone badge. That's awesome. Thank you very, very much. And Cosmic, thanks for the heads up. Yep, I think that works. I don't think I need to do anything else with it. It's simple. The Air Keystone badge is one of those ones that looks cool when it's bigger, but when you reduce it down to Twitch size, it doesn't look as cool as one would hope. What was I looking for? I need to empty my inventory is what I need to do. Surprise! My inventory is full. I don't think I need any more tables and chairs. I might put that in there. Okay. Honeycomb. So I think the only thing left is potentially putting some warped wood in the steeple roof. I want to put something here. I can't decide whether I want to do that or this. I think I like the beehive better. Or this. Definitely the beehive. Oh, we need a light in here too. I could probably just hang a fire lantern right in the middle. That's a slab though. So I guess we would just have to double up on that. Is there a cool block that has a neat bottom that we could hang a soulfire lantern from? Like I'm trying to think about whether a blast furnace or something. Yeah, you'd see the sides of that though. Oh, maybe we can use like a full beehive? Yeah. That might work. Piston head? Yeah, maybe. Can you attach? Yeah, you can probably attach something to a piston head. I'll just turn this around. So it faces the other way. Oh, maybe we have to face it this way? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I'm okay with that. And what did we do over here? Over here, we had the roof kind of come in. But over here, it's probably going to be more dictated by the second floor. Of this space. Yeah, so we'll have to figure out how we want to do that. Because really, we could just change that wall entirely to be spruce, and it would probably look okay. It would probably look okay. Long time since I was lapsed in your stream, says Tipster. Fun to be back. Well, that's great. I'm glad you're having a good time. Pretty chill day. We're trying to work out the final details of this candle shop. And I think the only thing left to do now is to try to think about which of these we want to, like, dial back a bit, right? I don't know if that adds too many colors. No, I think that looks pretty good. And then maybe just like a little bit on top. I do. Thanks very much. A nice compliment. I do talk for a living, so that works out well. I think I might have messed up on that. I think... How do you unwax something? Do you just break it? Or does that become permanently waxed? No, that's waxed. Should go get some other stairs. Use the axe on it, right? It'll unwax it. Hit it with your axe again? Okay. That's what I thought. And it's gonna be easier for me just to use the other block, because then it's gonna, the color change will happen right now, right? Yeah, I think that little bit of an orange helps tie it in with the orange on the trapdoors. Yeah. So question, do we want to change this one as well? Yeah, I think that makes sense. And on this side, say that's good. And I don't have anything across the top, I don't think, that I need to worry about right now. I mean, there is some copper up there, but I don't know how much of it would be stained. Maybe that one near the chimney would be stained? Didn't know you could wax things to begin with. So what the waxing does, it keeps the copper from oxidizing. Like once it's waxed, it will no longer change. Whereas if I change this, eventually if I left this unwaxed, it would turn back into fully oxidized. So the waxing keeps it from doing that. I think maybe we'll add one more here. Maybe two. Cool. I would say, unless I've missed something, that means that this build is done. This does feel very open, but I can't put anything in here without blocking what's happening there. That's got a light. Got a light up here. This is, I'm considering this wall part of the next build, so we'll leave that in there for now. There's a chance I might want to put spruce logs all the way across here, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Like it would make sense to have that. Maybe, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything too out of whack. Cool. I guess we could put in like a little bit of extra grass on the outside. Not in that space, but maybe there. And certainly here. Yeah, the mini ender chest is really cool. It works well with the turquoise surroundings, I agree. I love some of the sound design in Minecraft, says Cosmic, but anything honey. Yeah, I can see that. Wait, can you eat honeycomb? No, you can't. It's, you know, it's funny. You'd think that with doing a weekly podcast about Minecraft news, that there'd be some stuff that I would know more about, but honestly, like it just doesn't come up that often. So here's waxed and weathered, right? They're two completely different blocks. That doesn't go there. And I need some grass. I think that's all I want to do is just put in some grass. Oh, right. We wanted to test the dirt. Or not the dirt, the warped wood. So, grass there. Yeah, I think that helps. I might want to see what a fern looks like instead. I think that's also good. We'll try a fern just in case it's a little bit more subtle. We used to play with a mod pack called Mambience that did that. It had like an ambient wind texture, but I found it got annoying after a while. Ooh, I think I like the fern better. I think I like the fern better. It's a little bit more subtle. It's hard with the bush right on top of it, but actually, I wonder if we can get away with an azalea sapling. That might look like more the bush is attached. It's the wrong kind of bush color, so it might be far too bright for this, but I mean no less bright than a fern. I like it. I'm just not so sure about the birch. If I did azalea into birch and then into the other blocks, that might work. I don't know if we still have a link to Mambience handy, but I'm sure it's around. Wouldn't be hard to find. Azalea, jungle, birch, and somehow we might be able to make this work. So if I do azalea first, and then do birch. I feel like that tracks. It's a little harsh. Jungle might be a little bit better. It might be too green though. No, jungle works better. Jungle works better. All right, cool. And I think that works better there too. Regarding duplicating allays, it still feels strange to me. And I thought, what if you have to hit a note block 3 times, then pet it, right click, and it'll do a cute spinny dance. And then another one will appear. Like summoning an allay as opposed to duplicating. I think the hard part is just the language. I think it's not that it's the function, the actual thing that happens is fine. I think calling it allay duplication in all forms of notes and media feels strange, right? Because people think about like duplicating TNT and duplicating sand, and like it sounds cheaty, right? It's not. It just it sounds, you know, that kind of way. So I'd say that what I think would be an interesting way to do it, and I understand why they didn't do this, but I feel like an echo shard, because an echo is basically sound duplication, right? That's what's happening. So I feel like having an echo shard being something that would duplicate an allay would make more sense than the amethyst shard. However, you can get amethyst shards a lot easier than you can echo shards. So I can understand why they didn't go with an echo shard. I don't think that the allay are going to be that useful that you're going to want like 40, 50 allays around your base. I think that would be calamity at best. So I can appreciate that they're making it easy to clone and, you know, but I feel like you're right. Like I feel like if they called it summoning an allay instead of duplicating an allay, it would have a different sort of vibe, you know? And if you got the allay, you gave it an amethyst shard, and then you played it music, and it danced around with the amethyst shard, and then the amethyst shard was thrown on the ground and turned into the new allay, I could maybe see that. It's just it's the wrong color, but purple versus blue. But yeah, I feel like if you could, by playing music for an allay, it got happy and then decided to summon another one of its friends as like, this is a safe space. Joel is fun to hang out with. He plays good tunes. I feel like summoning an allay makes more sense than calling it duplication. And that's just a language thing. And it's just funny how that word changes the way that you think about how that interaction happens. All right, last thing on this build is warped wood potentially going into the top. So I can see we've done a little bit. I kind of want to see what maybe just like one. I don't even know if it has to be on the edge. Just like one or two in the middle might help. Oh, I missed. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, we should probably put something in there. Just so it's spawn proof. Whoops. No, that's not what I wanted. I have no idea if this is too much. And I am curious now that I've done this, whether or not I can get away with some fences up here. Which I do have some. I like that they are flying smurfs and mushrooms. Oh, the allays? Yeah, they're kind of fun. I like the copper roof against the backdrop of the snowy mountains. Oh, cool, yeah. We haven't really looked at this from far away recently. I feel like that's subtle enough, especially because you're so far away from that peak. I feel like that breaks up the repetition of the roof just enough. I might want to do something on that corner. Yeah, I feel like we need something down low here. I was thinking it was going to be too much on this side, but you really don't get to see a heck of a lot. So let's try something over here. No, I forgot about the lantern. Crap. And I feel like I needed more over here too. Don't know whether this is going to make too much of a straight line. And then I wanted to try this. That wasn't technically falling off. I jumped, but it had the same sound effect. Oops. I feel like that's probably going to add too much warped wood with the fences. Although, it's not terrible. We might have to replace that back to prismarine. They probably look better when they're not attached to warped wood. It's a little distracting with that. So I think I like the fence posts, but I think the fence posts kind of like they add enough warped wood that we don't need to have these also be warped. So we can remove this. And unfortunately that corner is distracting. So I think we'll do the stair next to it rather than the actual corner. Yeah, that's better. Oh, nope. Helpful scaffolding is helpful. Yeah, I think that's it. Calling her done. Are there prismarine walls? Yes, but they're too bright. It's not prismarine brick. It's like the regular like cobbly prismarine. They're far too bright. We've tried them. It was a different stream. Do you see yourself using a laze at all in anything? Maybe for ambiance. Like it would be cool if I designed, I don't know, like a wizard's cabin or something, or a tower. And when you went up into the tower, I had a couple of allays bringing books back and forth, you know, putting them into like an automated system where the books just kind of keep on going in a circle. and it would look like the allays would be putting books away in a library. Like that would be kind of fun. I don't see myself using them to sort anything. Maybe if I was earlier days in Minecraft and I didn't have access to so much cool stuff in terms of redstone, but I don't know. I mean, like you can use them to like you could have them fly around with candles. You could have them fly around with books. You can use them to separate non-stackable items, and that could be really useful. Like if you've got, you know, a skeleton farm and you just don't want to store all the bows because every one bow takes up a full inventory slot in your storage system, then you could just use the allays to constantly grab the bows, right? And then they could take them and do whatever. They could trash them. They could put them in a separate chest for you. You know, like there's all kinds of stuff that could happen there. But yeah, I'm calling that complete. I don't really know what to do about the sheer amount of andesite. I mean, we've got a little bit of glow lichen going on, so maybe the only thing I could do for now on this wall is to add a little bit of glow lichen. But I'm not really sure on that. And here's another situation where I feel like a stair will help us out tremendously. I've got one pulling books out of my water stream and sending them to an enchantment area. Yeah, that makes sense. Where do you get books in a water stream? What drops books? Is it villagers that you're getting books from? So here again, I'm pushing this back from a geometry standpoint to have this be more of a solid corner, you know? Oh, it's like your everything ends up in the shulkers. They could be really helpful with like junk boxes. You're right. That's a fair point. This might not look good, but it could be an easy way to maybe add a little bit of life here. Ties it in a little bit with the copper. I don't know if I like how much light it throws off, but whatever. We'll see what it looks like at night. Cool. Well, I mean, like, I'm going to continue to stream, but nice to complete that build. I've been wondering how that was going to turn out for quite some time. And yeah, the only thing that feels a little bit that it needs more of a tie-in is trying to get more quartz down here, but like I don't really know if that would look good, so I'm not going to mess around with that right now. But I think that's a good stage. I think that some of this might change again when we decide what we're going to do with the road texture. Like if we end up deciding that there's a lot of andesite in the road, then I probably will remove some of the andesite accents from this. But I think for now, the only thing I don't like in this road is the lines of smooth stone. I don't mind them here, but these are just, they're going to be removed and it's going to be more of a texture look. Like I think the other spot, this is more of a weathered road, so it's a lot rougher, right? But I want to do something like this where it's got some texture and not have like striations or lines or anything. So I think we need to bring in some more cobble. But there is a lot of andesite here, so I want to be careful with that. Glow lichen is really good for adding details, and it's a nice way to kind of like make a new texture out of a block that doesn't have any blue or turquoise in it. You can kind of bring things together that way. So now that it's getting dark, I can see how much light that glow lichen is throwing off. I mean, there's really not much coming out from the front here, right? Yeah. You can see it a little bit on these blocks, like they kind of have a funny glow to them, but it's not bad. except for when you've got shaders on, and then it looks like neon fungus on your build. Wow. That's unfortunate. I wonder if there's a way to control that with the shaders. Mini packs, you might know. I mean, the build itself looks great, especially against the blue night sky. But yeah, big difference from vanilla Minecraft to shader Minecraft. It's like, you know, Ghostbusters! Ectoplasm all over the wall. Nice in here, though. I know we didn't check to see what we've got for light levels. 7, 6, 7, 6, 4, 5, 7, 6. Okay, we're all good. I think we are laughing. We checked the downstairs last time. Sorry for the slideshow. Unfortunately, my computer and shaders do not like to play Minecraft and stream at the same time. I think you'd have to turn the emissions off on the Lycan, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, probably. Cool. It looks fine here, which is okay. I'll have to remember that, though. I'll have to either figure out a shader control, or I don't think there's a way. If I can control it specifically for Lycan, we might be able to. It's BSL. Guess we have to turn them on. Material, maybe? Lighting. Nothing specific to glow Lycan. Atmospheric. Specular and reflections, nothing there. Emissive full. Yeah, it might be something that you have to go into like the source files of the thing. Post effects. Nope. Does not look like there's anything really obvious to me. All right, was worth a shot. There's probably like a file that indicates, does a block have a mission, yes or no, and if so, what's the strength? I just have to figure out what that is. Okay, so I guess the next thing to think about is going to be this next building. Oh, also thinking about not dying. Tough little guy. That's some symmetrical arrows. Well played. So yes, obviously it's not going to be diorite. I'm seeing the cobble and I'm not minding the cobble. I think the cobble might tie in nicely. And plus, I don't want this to be a bright, colorful build because then it's gonna make this one not stand out as much. So I feel like I don't know if we're gonna stay with. I don't know if we're gonna stay with the brown roof. I might be able to. I might try to do a combination of mud brick and spruce, perhaps, in the roof. But the base of it, I guess I don't want it to be too gray because we've got this gray behind it. This is how I think about these color choices, right? Is that you walk the street and I kind of want this building, and the building behind it to be 3 separate tones or 3 separate colors. So I think this would benefit from some warm colors, like some log frames, similar to what we've got going on down there, you know, and over here. I feel like that could be nice. Maybe we use the acacia logs to get the gray vertical in there. That could be cool. I do like the brown or something, like having this be a very warm color compared to the cool color of the stone behind it. Wobbly Prime, hey, how's it going? I think it might have been enchanted leather armor. I have enchantment glints turned off, so I think it was probably enchanted armor on that skeleton. I don't mind these little highlight accents on the bottom either, so we might be able to do that. I wish we had stairs in smooth stone, because I would put like a highlight there and a highlight there and a highlight on top. But we might be able to use it with a full block if we wanted to do it that way. But yes, I'm thinking perhaps acacia and cobble. Inside, it's all spruce right now. And then going around the alley. Yeah, because this is deep slate, I feel like having a pattern here would be good. It's a nice long wall, right? So we've got the opportunity to have like a supportive pillar like every 3 blocks, maybe. Sort of like what we've got going on over here. So let's try. I don't want to copy that, but I want to at least attempt something. I guess we'll go with stone bricks. Curious about concrete. And I guess we'll keep the spruce roof. Oh, I wanted mud brick. That was the other thing. Packed mud, sorry. One of the people in our Spawn Chunks chat today showed off a screenshot where they were using dripstone blocks and packed mud together. I thought it looked good. That's an Enderman. Why are you here? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7. So we'll put another one here. Oh, crap. Oh, this is almost green. It's weird. Really love those hangouts. I never have anything to share, but I love getting lots of inspiration from the community. Yeah, there's some really cool builds. Some really interesting stuff. Alistair actually was in the chat, and he was sharing his a redstone build that he's working on for Avalon. I won't spoil it. I think y'all should watch it. All right, that has to stay there. So watch Alistair's streams, and then you'll be able to catch up on what's going on. I'm not even sure if this is a house. Oh, wrong block. I'm not sure about the terracotta, but I started it, so I might as well keep on keeping on, right? And this is where we might be able to get an extra block out of this room by sharing a wall. If we decide to keep that wall, which I think looks pretty good, then we could potentially have that. We might have room for a hearth or something. Have a little smoker in the corner, maybe. It's unfortunate that our ceiling is low. Ooh, don't know if I like that very much. Maybe we have to go with slabs there. I like the idea of having some sort of like metal attachment links on the end of the roof. I think that looks kind of cool. Still not sure about this. Maybe we have to change the way that this goes. Maybe this has to be central. Feels a little bit better. We were just talking today, actually, on the Hangout about the way that we do planning and blueprints. And you know how some people use wool, some people use netherrack. I just tend to use whatever stone is around. Find it's easier to maintain the consistency throughout the build. What was the other thing I was looking for? Oh, fern. I wanted to replace the fern. And yes, thank you, Cosmic. Appreciate the break reminder. Don't go on break just yet. Fair enough. Apparently I've been re-instructed. Was that? I think that was a too tall fern. Yeah. I will sleep then. Oh, can I do that? Not quite ready. Ginger the Lily raiding with a party of 34. Thank you so much, Ginger. Hope you're having a fantastic day. What were you up to in Minecraft? Were you working on more of the frog utopia? And Ginger not only is raiding, but subscribed at a tier 1, 25 months, just over 2 years. Thank you so much, Ginger. Ginger Raid, the Spice Must Flow, Tadpole Milk, Coriolanus, Dan Grice, hello. Welcome in. For folks that don't know, my name is Joel Duggan. This is the Citadel. It's a 5-year-old Minecraft server. We're currently in West Hill, which is a very large medieval town that we've been building for over a year. And boy, can you see the new flower shop roof from space. It'll be nice when we finish some other brighter roofs around here, because it's very telling when you compare it to all of the brown and some of the colors that are starting to happen over here. I think it's really cool. I was building a pillar in a blackstone cave. Then we went and rescued 2 allays. We were just talking about allays here not 5 minutes ago. That's amazing. That sounds like a fun stream. Folks, if you're not already, please go follow Ginger the Lily over on Twitch. They've been a lovely member of our community for quite some time. And they stream. I don't know if I have you on my shoutout list, Ginger. I should probably fix that. I feel like most of the people I have are Infinity Cove streamers. But yes, welcome in, folks. Really appreciate it. We've got 3 minutes for another hype train if people are interested in getting that going. But of course, I appreciate that we already had one. One must not get greedy with the hype train situation. Oh, come on. So I have no idea whether this is going to work. I'm just kind of like messing around a little bit. I'm not sure what to do for a gable. Maybe the gable is where we put the mud? I don't know. Cosmic Dancer gifted a tier 1 sub to Wobbly Prime, kicking off the hype train. Cosmic Dancer says, I want more of the hype and more of the train. Fazu Battlecaster with 100 bits. Thank you very much. Why Twitch? Why? The raid left me behind all alone in Ginger's channel. So that's something that I don't understand about raids. For whatever reason, we have to ask people after the raid to then make sure you've switched over and you're watching on twitch.tv/JoelDuggan in order to help our channel out with viewers. And that feels so strange because you'd think that with the raid, it would just count towards my new viewers, but it doesn't. I was hoping that that was going to look good, but it really doesn't. I think maybe we do the bottom corners and the top, but I don't think these look particularly good. If we want to thin it out, we can do that too. We don't have to use stairs. We could use trapdoors. And then use a stair here, maybe. It really changes the shape of it. I guess it depends on what we want to do for a roof. Don't know if I want to do mud block. Holy crap! Cosmic Dancer. 25,000 bits. I had to do math. Cosmic. Wow. And True Purple with 100 bits. Did I miss anybody? No, Fazu, True Purple, and Cosmic. Thank you so much, everyone. And Cosmic, I don't know what to say. So kind. So I think... this could go there. Don't know if this is the right approach. It's a little bit too much the same color. Not sure. I think the problem is that Twitch doesn't put commas in the announcements, which is really annoying. And neither does Streamlabs, for that matter. No, 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 no. Does not look good at all. But again, thank you so much for that epic support. I really appreciate it. I think we have to decide how we want to handle this space. I don't think I like that. I also unlocked a new bit badge, but I'll share that with you later off stream. Oh, Twitch, no, remember cosmic settings. That's word for war. If you don't remember cosmic settings. I want to be careful here that I'm not trying to duplicate too much what I've done in previous builds. So I might... That's a really ugly color combination. We're not going to be using mud brick or dripstone in the roof. I can tell you that right now. So I'll take that down. I still find, speaking of sounds that drive you crazy, I still find the mud sounds very odd. I'm sure there's some sound designer at Mojang that's just like, but I recorded mud brick. That's what they sound like. And it's like, that's fine. That's fine. That doesn't mean they sound good. There's a certain amount of suspension of disbelief that I'm okay with in Minecraft. I don't know. I still don't know about these corners. It was a cool idea, but not 100% on it. I like the cobblestone. I'm not sure about the bricks. Yeah, I'm gonna take the break now. I need to step away for a bit. So for everybody that came in with the raid, thank you ever so much. I'm not ending. I need to take another break. It's been about an hour. I take a break once an hour, and gives me a chance to refresh my coffee. Gives you a chance to grab a snack, maybe even grab a friend, and bring them back. And again, be sure to switch over and watch on twitch.tv/JoelDuggan. That does a great deal to help out as well. And yeah, just give me a few minutes and we'll be right back and we'll see what we can do about this build. I'm not thrilled with some of it, but we're kind of just shooting from the hip right now. My main concern is whether or not the color for the roof has to change. So we're probably going to have to do some experimentation. But yeah, give me a few minutes. I will be right back. We're back. Cosmic Dancer, thanks for giving a tier 1 sub to Sweepy927. Appreciate that. And I can confirm, like, I'm getting some choppy video playback on my transitions. I don't know what is going on. That is new. The transition is not new, but that stutter in the transition is not great, and I don't know how to fix it. So I apologize for that. I apologize. Not my fault. I mean, it's Streamlabs being Streamlabs, but yeah. Okay, what do we want to do? I kind of want to bring in some orange. Like, I almost want to have some acacia and some terracotta, like, up here, I think. Maybe just in the trim. It might be kind of bright. I don't know. We're going to try it. It might look crap, but we'll give it a go. And then for roof, I don't know. Apologizing for something not your fault. How very Canadian of you. Yeah. You'd be surprised how often that happens. Or maybe you wouldn't be. I don't know. That's really bright. I don't know if I want to go quite that far. Have we used acacia anywhere else? I don't think we have. No, but red brick might be a good solution. Oh, we did use acacia down here. That's more like a canvas canopy, though. I think maybe red brick would be a better solution. Yeah, that might work. That might work. It might be a little bit busy with the bricks down here, so we might have to change those out. And we'd have to figure out how to connect all that. It might work. I guess it depends on what we use for the inside of the roof. We could use granite too, for that matter. The acacia looks nice, but for the placement of the build, with it being right on the corner, you can see how distracting it. Yeah, it's very distracting, especially if I've got this dark part next to it, right? Like if that stays dark oak, which it probably will. It has to be something other than brown. That's right, we'll try granite. Maybe we can frame it with mud bricks. Maybe that's how we can get away with it. Oh no, wait, that didn't look good with the bottom. That was my main beef with the bottom part. I guess we could try the old like stone outline. That could work too. I think red netherbrick is going to have the same problem as acacia. It's going to be too bright. Oh, if I do stone, it's going to clash with the building behind it. That's annoying. I see that used so many times on places like YouTube and Instagram, like a stone outline on your roof. But just doesn't seem to work. And I don't want to use mangrove wood because then it kind of blended into the one behind it. Just looking around to see what other things I've used here. There's a fair amount of brown and beige. Yeah, that doesn't look good either. Maybe we have to use the polished variety for it to look good. Nope, it all just seems to clash. The hard part, I guess, is trying to find something that works with the bottom, but then also works with that. Maybe we stay with the spruce, but I have to switch to a different roof type. I could do deep slate. It would look like the house across the way. But we could try deep slate. Smooth red sandstone. That might be too bright. Do I have any? Yes. And deep slate was the other thing. I still can't see myself using blackstone in the roofs. We could go with a tile deep slate. Like if we make this really dark, maybe that's the problem. It's not high enough contrast. So no on the granite. Dalaman Dam, hello, welcome back. Hope you're having a good weekend. What was the other thing I wanted? Oh, tile. Deep slate tile. Yeah, I just need to separate it from the deep slate across the way. If we decide on deep slate. I like the dark roof. I like the dark tile. I think it separates it enough that it's not the same as this. This could use some lighter highlights anyway. But if we do deep slate, I have to figure out what we're going to do for the, like the ribbing of it. Because it's an odd kind of dimension. Certainly like the tile deep slate better than anything else so far. Oh, I did that very differently, didn't I? There's a combo you don't see every day. What about kelp blocks? Oh, probably not. They look like Christmas presents. Maybe in the gable. So the tile is really repetitive on a roof that size, so I'd want to have like things come up in between, similar to how this roof has these vertical separations, you know? I'd want to try and do that on here. And the only thing I can think of that makes sense would be to like do it with stone, right? I don't think that little bit of grass is going to stay there either. So that unfortunately blends very well with the thing behind it. So that's why I don't want to use stone brick there. Chiseled blackstone might be an option. Yeah, that might work in there. That's the right kind of tonal separation though. We could even go a little bit darker on this, but we don't have much. I'm assuming that this is going to have to be a different kind of deep slate. I'm probably going to have to go with the polished deep slate. I can look at blackstone, but I don't think that's going to work out. And my blackstone I don't even think is out here. There is bricks or the polished. We'll have to see. There's also polished andesite. And blackstone, I think, is in here. I think. Yeah. I feel like polished blackstone is the only one that I like. Even then. I feel like polished blackstone is something I have to use in a much bigger build. Man, how many times does it rain today on stream? At least 4. I want to say at least 4. The issues, of course, that we run into with this is that we don't have trapdoors to make it look nice and tidy. I guess I could put trapdoors underneath some of it. But I don't have a lot of builds that I've done deep slate roofs on. This one turned out pretty well. And here we'll try the bricks. I don't think I want to change the angle of the roof. Always hard to tell at night, especially with these dark blocks. In the rain, like, so hard to make a color decision. Block choice. See, have you heard any thunder? Because I probably could have slept to change the weather at any time because it's designated as a thunderstorm, but I don't hear the thunder to tell me that it's a thunderstorm. So between those two, I think I prefer the polished on the end, which is unfortunately just like that. But I think the tone of it is different enough with the tile. The other option would be to try polished andesite. Which might be a bit too bright. Yeah, that's too harsh. So if we do that, do we also want to change the shape of the roof? Or keep it pretty same. I'd like to keep that the same. But then what we could do is have 2 blocks here. Oops. Nope. Oh. Still need a way to break up these tiles. I think that's pretty different compared to other things that we've done. I don't know about the slabs. I feel like that's a little bit too chunky. But I like the idea of having like the roof broken up. We might have to change it up a little bit. Like we might have to have 2 next to each other there. Or we can push this out at the bottom. I think I like that actually. Helps with that connection as well. So up here, instead of these, do one here. It's one of these really strange builds. Kind of stuck. So I guess we would get rid of this and that. Oh, that feels strange. Hold on. No, that's right. Is the red nether brick across the way staying? No, no, probably not. I was just messing around with that. It's far too bright. I think the idea there was that I might want to make it mangrove wood, but now I think I want to make the mangrove wood in the flower shop, so I don't know what's happening with this. All right, I think I just need to make a sweeping change to this whole roof. I'm trying to imagine what it looks like, and I'm not really getting there in my head. So let's grab all the tile stuff that we have. So we'll need lots of those. And those. And then we're also going to need a lot of tiles. And stairs. I don't know of a darker block that will go well with the tile. I'm wondering if a coal block might work. Kind of kicking myself for not trying that sooner. Maybe Joel is turning evil after all this building? Maybe. Do I not have... I thought I had a coal block somewhere. There we go. Yeah, that's supposed to be an inn and a tavern. This build here that you're looking at, this big one, it's supposed to be an inn and a tavern. So I don't think I'll do the red nether brick. It might be okay on the trim, like we might use it on the edge, but like inside, it's like a great big hearth. There's a bar, you know, be like a tavern bar, and then on the second level, there'll be like bedrooms, and there's a third level. So like, yeah, the plan in here is to turn it into a really nice pub. That's right, so this is going to go. And this is weird because this isn't exactly how the building should go. But we have to make room for the building next to it, so that's what's happening. This might be one of those things that I have to like build it and then sit with it for a while to see if it's something that grabs me or rubs me the wrong way. And now we need the tiles. Or maybe this is a slab. And I guess this could be, maybe we can make this into, oh, maybe acacia. Losing all my light. Like, I wonder if we can get away with the, oh, I didn't put it back. Maybe that. Or I guess we could do one or the other. Slabs or stairs. Man, working with all these dark blocks, it is hard to see at night. Yo, Hodges, hello, welcome in. Glad you caught the stream as well. Appreciate you coming by. That's his secret, Joel is always evil. Yeah, I'd have a hard time even faking that. I would have a hard time even faking that. I think we goofed with the log. I'm not sure I like the log. Scaffolding. Think that's everything on this side. Just about, we'll have to tie this together somehow. This is this other building that has this cool walkway. One of the nicest people you've ever met on the internet. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I like to think that the community is that you build is the one that you deserve. So I just try to put the good vibes out. I tend to get the good vibes back. Can't complain. Except for when I can't find the shulker box for the thing that I want. Then you will indeed hear me complain. So I just noticed that actually looks pretty good with the black, like the deep slate tower or peak over the roof. That's a nice separation. You know, same thing here. It's a bright, colorful with a dark kind of background. There's just enough kind of like warmth in the acacia to tie it into the other stuff here. Not crazy about the stripy bottom. I'm focusing more on the roof right now. Obviously, we're not done. Do we... I kind of like seeing more of the log. I feel like less of the log looks confusing. Move this out of the way so we can see what we're doing here. Put this right here. grab that. I wonder if these will look better as acacia, or not acacia, andesite. So I know I left one of those open. Well, when everything's filled in, you can't see the ridgepole anyway. And it makes more sense to have it be polished. Deep slate, I think. We could also turn one of these into a... We could also have a window in here. That might actually help. But I always forget about adding like the dormer windows to these things to make them more interesting. Oh, I guess that's going to be a problem if there's a staircase there. Not that we couldn't just move the staircase to the other side. That's fine. Certainly possible. Yeah, I think a nice little window would look good there. Aisha, it was Cosmic Dancer that gifted you the sub. And that's very polite of you to come in and thank right away. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Don't need that. So if we can't see this, I don't know what the point of having it is. It looks cool over here. Like, I mean, it looks good from being up high next to it, but you can only see it like through my building sort of scaffolds. I guess we could have it extend out a little bit. That might be a fun shift. Round around. Welcome in. That's not bad. We might want to do a little bit more with the top of that, but I think it creates an interesting silhouette. We might not want to go full block. We might want to go with like a stair or something, but... All right, well, let's try to put some sort of window on this side. So if we were a window and we wanted to have more blocks than I have on me right now, obviously. Wildby Prime, I agree. I agree that Cosmic is among the nicest people on the internet. Certainly one of the most supportive in all senses of that. You know, moderation and just being able to bounce ideas around, all kinds of good stuff. I want more deep slate things. So we had a server move recently and it's reset all of the achievements. That's why it looks like I've never done this before in terms of crafting, but I assure you I absolutely have. So a little window here. Look like this. It's a little bit chunky. Maybe we remove the little ones on the side. And thank you, Cosmic. Appreciate the heads up. I don't mind that it's a too tall window, right? That makes sense. Have I been eating too many beans? I don't understand the reference. I also need to fix this, which unfortunately means that this is probably an issue. Actually, you know, that pretty much solved it. We might be able to go with no, a stair won't work there, will it? Feel like we could use like some walls or something here, some deep slate walls. How is it nighttime again already? All right, see if we can polish off this window. Oh, Cosmic said she's like the wind and you thought it was beans? Wow. We did compare Cosmic's flowers and her habit of flowers to farts the other day. That was the thing that happened. I kind of like that double stone thing. That doesn't look good though. What if we reversed it? Nope, I think we just need more walls. Cool, thank you, Cosmic. I appreciate the heads up. I'm just trying to finish this window. Feels a little on the heavy side in terms of the stones, but not bad. And of course we could, you know, mess around in here and see what we could do to make it look good. Helps break up the roof nicely, I think. Still debating as to whether we should put tile on the roof of it rather than the polished, but it's all right. I do want to see whether the tile works with the coal. I don't think it does. I think the coal is going to be too dark, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like coal might go in with blackstone if you want to reduce some of the purple in the blackstone. Having it peppered with coal might work, but coal's good for a black roof, though, if we ever want to try it sometime. Ginger the Lily, I will call them flower poots forever. That's hilarious. That is very, very funny. Yes, not sure about that little nub sticking out there, but I like everything else. I think we're maybe too busy down the bottom with the bricks, so we may have to decide that something else is a better way to go. Might be a good opportunity for a different color. So for now, I think I'll just use the glazed terracotta to fill it in. Just so it's not left like haphazardly put together. Oh, I wanted to see what tough would look like too. So many back and forths, like I really feel like I spent a lot of the last couple streams just walking back and forth to the little storage house there. I've never played Lego Universe Wobbly Prime, but I've played some of the Lego video games before, and I really wanted to try that Skywalker Saga one that just came out, but it wasn't included in Game Pass, and it was not super cheap when it first came out, so I've been kind of waiting and seeing whether it's on sale. There's a bunch of stuff on sale right now, actually. The Steam Summer Sale is on, and things like Satisfactory and Foundation, and there's a bunch of cool stuff that's on sale right now. Okay, only because I don't have a better idea, I'm gonna put the terracotta up here as well. Ooh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, we'll have to figure out something there. The one thing about sharing a wall between two buildings, you gotta be careful about how one decision affects the other. Because I feel like what this is gonna want is coming in through there. So we may end up deciding to keep this as andesite all the way up. We'll see. So the only thing that I don't like about this now is I'm not a big fan of the acacia. I don't mind the combination of the cyan terracotta and the deep slate. I think they're different enough that they stand out. But the problem, of course, is trying to get all this to fit in here. Oh, why is that like that? That shouldn't be. Oh no. That doesn't work. I guess we have to change the direction on these. Where does that go? This is what I want. Nope. There we go. Take it easy, Ginger. Appreciate you coming by. Always good to see you. Thank you for the raid. Again. Folks, if you're not following Ginger, please go check them out. Give them a follow on Twitch. Oh, yeah, that doesn't... We'll have to figure out a solution for that, because that is not my favorite. Not my favorite thing. I might be okay with just lowering this ridge down and having it all match up. I think the color difference is enough. I don't know if we need the geometry difference. It does look really cool from down here, though. It's the only thing. Okay. Well, that is about where I can take it to today. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you follow. Don't go anywhere. We're going to pass you along to someone else playing Minecraft. I think we are going to hit up to another member of the community. So hold your horses and make sure to stick around for more Minecraft. But you can, of course, follow here, follow on Twitter. You can subscribe on things like the Spawn Chunks and the Citadel Cafe. Those are both free podcasts that I do every single week. The Citadel Cafe this week, we talked to Ryan Murphy about video games coming up this summer and fall, so this was really fun. And of course, we talked about listener email. It was a big email episode this week on the Spawn Chunks. So, and we'll be back on Monday with another look at 119.1 and any other news that happens between now and then. And of course, I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Atlantic time. That is UTC minus 3 hours. I'll see you then. Don't go anywhere. Buckle up. We're going to raid Elkhorn. I will see you folks tomorrow.